Hi everyone, my name is Petri Aljun and our group have picked the movie titled The Devils Wear Prada. As the synopsis, Andrea is a recent college graduate with big dreams. Upon landing a job at Prestigious Runway magazine, she finds herself the assistant to diabolical editor Miranda Presley. Andrea questions her ability to survive her grim tower as Miranda weeping girl without being charged.
It's something to do with... Wait, he was part of it. Oh God, I know this is...
It's Ambassador Franklin, and that's the woman that he left his wife for, Rebecca.
Rebecca. Ambassador?
Miranda, you were fabulous.
Very kind.
Thank you.
Critical Incident 1 is taking responsibility. Taking responsibility demonstrates accountability and integrity, which are essential for building trust within colleagues. In the video, Andrea took responsibility on reminding her boss about the name of the next guest, even though it's Emily's job. Andrea did that because Emily seems struggling to remember the name due to being sick. Andrea can read the atmosphere and react to it just in time. For the effect, this behavior enables them to make amends for any harm caused and strengthen bond between colleagues. Due to Andrea's action, Emily saw the professionalism in Andrea and said thank you to her as an appreciation. As a recommendation for Emily, it is important to take action such as bringing a small notebook that contains the list name of the guests just in case of emergency happen. Also, prioritizing health over works is also important to ensure that we can give 100% of our energy and focus during working hours.
One copy. What are my twins going to do with that? Share?
No, I made 2 copies. And had them covered, reset, and bound so that they wouldn't look like manuscripts. This is an extra copy to have in file. You know, just in case.
Well, where are these fabulous copies? I don't see them anywhere.
They're with the twins. On the train on the way to Grandma's. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's all.
Okay.
Next critical incident is show initiative without being told. Make the initiative before being told to demonstrate proactive behavior and a willingness to take on new tasks and responsibility. In the video, when Andrea received the unreleased Harry Potter manuscript, she made 3 copies of it, which are for her boss and her boss' daughters. The other 2 hard-bounded manuscript copies were sent direct to the twins. Andrea do all these things before she was told to do so. As for the effect, when individuals take initiative, they often identify and solve problems on their own, which can save time and resources for the organization. Moreover, showing initiative can lead to greater job certification and opportunities to professional growth and advancement. As for the recommendation for Andrea, it is important to note that while taking initiative is great, but the attitude that comes after it should also align. Andrea dropped the manuscript on the table rudely while also smirking proudly to her boss. This could be avoided if Andrea acts professional and humble.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Mr. Ravitz, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I was wondering...
You completely lost your mind.
I need to talk to you.
Do not disturb me again.
But...
Next is Critical Incident 3, Aggressive Behavior. Aggressive behavior such as pounding on a door can make the person on the other side feel threatened or uncomfortable. In the video, Andrea went to Miranda's hotel and pounded on her room door to get her attention. Miranda is very upset because Andrea disturbed her privacy. As for the effect, pound on people's door can be considered rude and disrespectful for their privacy. Additionally, pounding on the door can be disruptive and cause disturbance to others in the vicinity. Andrea's rudeness clearly made Miranda upset. For the recommendation, Andrea should knocking gently and waiting for a response in a more considerate way to indicate that you wish to enter, and it show respect to the person's right to privacy. Andrea should have knocked Miranda's hotel room's door gently and wait for her rather than pounding it hard.
Hello, hi, my name is Muhammad Faisal Besafi, metric number 2022149219. I'm going to present video critique, The Devil Wears Prada. Point 4, critical incident, poor work ethics. Miranda has a bad work ethics display unprofessional behavior at work as a result of her abuse of power and position. Miranda also had a management style that was unsure of her goals and without any guideline for her employee. For example, when she said to Andy, "Where that piece of paper I had in my hand yesterday morning," or "Get me that little table I like in that store in Madison." You can look, for example, to example this picture. In fact, when Miranda uncontained time in her goals and give word without any guideline, her employee or Andy then to repeat mistake and error in her job. They also on form of communication to each other that can make misconceived in word. Recommendation situation like this should be avoided to show and explain for your employee a professionalism and a good work ethics so that Miranda employee can understand and do the work better. Point 5, critical incident, business ethical issue. Business ethical issue. Miranda break a business ethical rule in this moment by ordering her employee Andy to take the unpublished Harry Potter manuscript for this twin, or lest she shall fire here. In fact, Miranda action can cause the true issue in people with power because she willing to do anything. Besides, Andy has to do that because she is scared she will lose her job. Recommendation as a boss, Miranda shall show some respect to other business and show some good example for other business to succeed like here did without misuse your power and breaking a business ethics issue. Point 6, critical incident, unprofessional behavior. When one of the style show Miranda the two identical tie back to compliment with the tutu dress, Andy could not resist back to singing and laugh sarcastically. Her action to caught everyone's attention. Miranda looked and asked something funny. She responded that she's they learning about this stuff. When Andy sing and call fashion as a stuff, it could be very offensive and give respect to your boss and the fashion industry. The action and statement made is a controversial subject for the people who work in the fashion company. This can show that Andy is lacking in professional and poor ethics. Recommendation: this situation can be avoided if she use the appropriate word and show a professional attitude during the dress trial. Thus, will at the workplace. She should know how to be professional in doing her job and play as a good personal assistant for your boss. That's all. That's all.
Good afternoon, madam and my friend. I am Herita binti Jamalun. I will continue present my selection video excerpt. First, I go on with the synopsis of the video excerpt. The scene when Miranda with Andrea for the first time. Miranda looked up and down at Andrea and said to her, "You have no style or sense of fashion." And Andrea started to respond with, "Well, I think," and Miranda quickly cut her off and said, No, it wasn't a question." Then Miranda cut her off again when Andrea tried to communicate. Then Nigel went to Miranda's office and disturbed the conversation between Miranda and Andrea. We go on to the critical incident 1, disrespectful behavior. On this scene, Andrea came to Miranda's office for having an interview as a personal assistant, and during that conversation, Miranda said that Andrea have no style or sense of fashion. For the analysis of incident, during interview, Miranda showed her bad attitude and arrogance. For the application of this theory, Miranda should practice effective way of communication through verbal and non-verbal. An effect is employee who are disrespect will get stressed and end up creating a toxic workplace. For the recommendation, Miranda should start the conversation with small talk and being polite and demonstrate good moral value as a leader. We move on. Critical incident number 2, accountability and determination. From this scene, Andrea introduced herself to Miranda with a cheerful disposition, and although Miranda showed no interest during the interview, Miranda mentioned, "As she is not fit in here, I'm not skinny or glamorous, and I didn't know that much about fashion, but I am smart, I learn fast, and I will work very hard." For the analysis of the incident, Andy showed a polite and professional ethic while attending the interview. For the application of this theory, Andy gave a good first impression as an interview, and the effect of her action will give a positive sense of etiquette. Recommendation: this good manners should be exercised by all individuals when come to interview season. Okay, we look at the critical incident 3, bad workplace etiquette. For the scene, Nigel went to Miranda's office without knocking and no greeting. Analysis of incident. It is improper to enter an office without knocking. Application for theory. Miranda may have seen him, but still Nigel should knock the door to show some manners and good ethics to his boss, and not to interrupt the conversation between Miranda and Andrea. And the effect is to show that Nigel is lacking in ethics as an employee, even he has been working for many years and still can learn to be an ethical employee. It can make others give a bad impression about him. And for the recommendation, Nigel should knock the door before entering any room to make sure he did not disturbing others. Like on this scene, Nigel was interrupt interview conversation between Miranda and Andrea. In conclusion, whether you are boss or employee, you should have respect each other and continue show your good work ethic. No matter you working for many years or new, you should have accountability and determination in your work, so your company will achieve their common goal because they have a hardworking employee. Thank you.